What if I told you that you can actually travel or study abroad on very low budget? Yes, it's possible. Here on the Study Abroad Experience podcast, I gather the experience of international students all over the world, from US, Canada, Europe, and Asia, to share their stories so that you know that it's possible for you to travel and or study abroad on very low budget. This is the Study Abroad Experience podcast. My name is Dan Legend. I believe you guys can hear me. So we are live, and I want to just walk you through the town and then show you the university. This place is so nice. Can you see around? This is a very small town. It's called Little Heaven on Earth. Thank you, Al Hassan, for joining. Yeah, I see you. Yeah. It's a very, very small town, very, very peaceful, unlike the big cities. Like if you're in a big city, right? If you're in, let's say, Houston, you are in Chicago and all that stuff, the place is very noisy. And the places that have a lot of people, there's a lot of we have high crime rates. And I don't like living in such places. But if you're in a countryside like this, it's very calm, it's very quiet. Today is Sunday. Everybody's is in their homes, just having family dinners and all that stuff, all the good stuff. Like when I was in, I'm going to turn the camera for you guys to see other places. But for now, we'll just look at me talking. And then when I get to the university side, I'm going to flip the camera for you guys to know and to see how the place looks like. People are fishing. Last time I came here to the bridge side, this is the bridge side. Do you see that? You see that? Yeah, there are people fishing over there. I'm going to show you. And when you look, the river extends the other side. Can you see right at the back? So sometimes they have events where they call it the river. What is it? The Cheyenne River. I think it's called Cheyenne River. Cheyenne River Fest, I think. And this river right here, let me turn the camera. I'm going to turn the camera for you to see, right? Let me just give you the backside. I believe you can see. So what they do is that they have a festival, and then they all sit in their canoes over here, and then they ride through. It's like a race kind of thing. So if you come first, then they give you some award. So you are going to come all the way from that side, and then you move under this bridge, and then move here, move all around the town. Okay, you can see some people fishing right there. Some young guys, they're just fishing. They come here fishing a lot. Okay, so if you want to catch some fish, I think you should have a license. Yeah, because this place, if you don't have a license and you are caught fishing, you're gonna be hot. So you have to have a license. Okay, let me try and flip back the camera. Okay, so you have to have a license before you can fish. It's not like I remember when we were in Ghana, right? There's a place called Fish Pond. What we do is that we just get our tools and then we just go fishing. Nobody asks you any question. And one time I was here and I was like, bro, there's this white guy, he's called Johnny. I was like, Johnny, let's go fishing. It's like, bro, you need a license. I was see because so let me pass here and just go and see them. Let me just get close. Trying to get up close so you can see what they are doing. Yeah. This place is so nice and serene. And you see the tree bringing out their colors. Some of the trees are yellow, it's like gold, it's like red, burgundy color, right? It's the fall season. So during the fall season, you see that the leaves are turning like this. They are turning like red and all that stuff. How's fishing going? Good? Oh, let me see that. Wow. Oh, so that's the trap, the bait, right? Guys, you see the bait? That's the bait. So it wiggles and then it attracts the other fish, right? That's how it works. You see how it works? And then there's this kind that you can sort of drive. Have you seen the type? It's like you can control by steering, and then I don't know if does it do the same thing? Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I had one right here. Like right about there.
Uh-huh.
And then he followed it up to like right there.
And then it saw you and then run away.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the river. What's the name of this river?
Cheyenne.
Cheyenne River, just like I said.
Yeah.
So come to this side and then move this way. When is the festival held? The one where you do the kayaking and all that stuff?
I don't really know.
Because I saw it on Facebook the other time. Okay, so let's just go around, guys.
Live streaming?
Yeah,
What?
I'm just talking about, life in the States because I'm from Ghana. Yeah. You know Ghana?
Yeah.
Oh, you heard of Ghana? How did you hear of Ghana?
Uh, there was a kid from my class in third grade.
Oh, okay. Wow. Oh, okay. Nice. So Dennis says this could be Odona River in Ghana. Yes, yes. I know what is happening to our rivers.
What are you live streaming on?
So I'm on 3 platforms. I'm on YouTube, Facebook, and then X. Former Twitter. Yeah, I'm on X now. Elon Musk X.
What's your account?
Danny Legend.
Tiny Legend.
Yeah, just like my shirt says.
Well,
Yeah. So that's like a customized shirt. Thank you for the follow. He's following, guys. You guys should
I'll
follow.
follow you guys. I'll follow you.
All right, have fun, guys.
Yeah.
I'll see you. All right. So I think that's the school. There's a playground right there. You see that at the back. The river goes all the way around there and then moves to I think to the west. So I'm just gonna walk you to the university, right? Just want us to see the university. And they have a lot of undergrad programs. I think if you want to come here and you want to study at the undergrad level, it's really gonna help you. But if you want grad school, you probably have to go to a bigger place, a bigger city. And with the the grad school programs that they have there, it's just about probably like 10, maybe 10 or 12 grad school programs. Yes, kindly like the video if you are here and you are enjoying. Just like the video. Just use 1 second to like the video. I appreciate that. Okay, crossing the road. Now, if you are crossing the road and you don't pay attention and you are jaywalking, you can be given a ticket. Okay, so no jaywalking. Make sure you're not pressing your phone or anything like that. So the guys are very friendly, and I realized that when you approach them, right, and you begin a conversation, they're going to just flow with you. But in and of themselves, they will not start a conversation. Let me use this side. They will not start a conversation until you start a conversation, and you're going to see what I'm talking about when you come here. You see that? That is a tower at the university. That is a tower at the university. You're going to get there. You're going to get there. You're going to see it. I'm going to show it to you. There are squirrels all over the place. You see that? Squirrels all over. They are feeling free. I was saying that in my home country, that squirrel will be in a soup. If you're enjoying that squirrel in a soup, I see the way they are walking freely over there. Free. They have rights, animal rights. They're enjoying themselves. Raymond says we really love the video. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, more likes, more likes. I appreciate the likes. So you see the river continues all this way. Continues all this way. It came from where I showed you in the beginning. Then it passes by this side as well. You see that? The river also. Kemba, hey, my boss, I salute you. Kemba, I see you. Let me read the comments. Let me take time to read the comments, and I appreciate everyone watching. Our Hassan says, "Well done." Yes, we can see, and I know you can hear me too. Divine says, "Thank you, boss." Light support one, serious, serious light soup. This is just a park you can come and sit here with your girlfriend and then have a picnic. You see that, or your family, or as a single man like me, you can just come here and come and think about your life and think about where your life is headed. Okay, just think about where your life is headed. Think about grad school. Think about your plans after school. It's a serene environment. You see the trees? They're bringing out their colors. That's why people love the fall season. Because fall season, the trees are so colorful. We have red, we have yellow, we have all kinds of colors, purple coming out, you know. So fall season is like, mwah. But for me, I like spring. Spring is when the leaves are springing afresh. So when you see, you check right there, all the leaves are falling off. Do you see they are falling off? Because of the spring season, the fall season. So fall season, fall or autumn, fall simply means the leaves are falling. That's why it's called fall. So it means that we're preparing for winter. And that is why at times, even I think last week we had about 0 degrees. Yeah, we're in 0 degrees. It just didn't snow, but we're at 0 degrees because my side of the country, North Dakota, is the coldest state aside Alaska. Alaska is the coldest state in the US, but mainland is North Dakota. So it gets really, really cold here. Oh, Bryden says I was the one who was fishing. Thank you, thank you. He joined and commented. I appreciate it. Yeah, so Bryden, thank you. Shout outs to you. All right. So it can really get cold here. I think from my sources, I learned that it gets colder here than in Fargo. I learned it gets colder here than in Fargo. So we are preparing for really cold winter. I don't know what this building is. Maybe I have to check the maps. But let me turn it around. Oh yeah, you can see this building. I don't know what building it is. Bryden, do you know what building it is since you tuned in? This one. You have all the stop signs here for the kids. If you don't obey the stop sign, you get a ticket. So you make sure you slow down for the kids to walk past. And this is a skateboard area. Okay, so this is where they come on the weekends. Maybe you're tired, you just want to play. The kids come here. Sometimes the young adults also come here and they enjoy themselves. You can see the skateboard area. Tobacco free zone. It says no smoking in or around the skate park. So they come here. Let's just go inside. Okay. Rest pool and vending machines. So you can see the skate area. You can also sit here and rest, relax, or maybe change and wear different shoes or the skate shoes, all that stuff. You can see that. So that's the skate area. Yeah, very nice place. Very calm, very simple. Okay, there's another end point there. So accuracy. We'll take this bridge. This bridge looks like the Adome Bridge back in Ghana. I'm going to show it to you when we get there. Guys, thank you for tuning in. This is Danny Legend. I talk about studying abroad opportunities. And today I decided I'm going to just walk through the town and show you the place we are visiting, the university. I don't mention the name. When we get there, you're going to see it. No spoilers. I wish I could walk you through downtown. Let's see what I can do. If I'm not too tired, it's been a while I went for a walk, so I could use that opportunity to exercise. Right. Kindly like the video if you are watching. So this is alumni entrance 1926. The State Teachers College. I think they dedicated. So there's the entrance. Can you see? Or one of the entrance, if I should say. This is one of the entrance. Did you hear the bell is going? What is the time? The siren is going off. It's 2:15 over here. So this bridge, like the Adome Bridge, but this is just a smaller version of it. So I'm going to take this path and then enter the school. This is, you can see, now you can see the name of the school, Valley City State University. Valley City State University. The river also passes through this side, you see. So it just like coils around the place. It says, please do not stand or climb on the railings. You don't have to stand or climb. Passes through that side and also this side. So when they're having their river fest and then they are kayaking on the waters, they just use this route as well. It's a very nice entrance, as you can see from behind me. Very nice entrance. Very cool place. Very, very cool place. There are also seats provided all around where you can just take a rest if you're tired. Today's Sunday, so we don't really have a lot of cars parked here, but usually there are so many cars here. Benjamin said you miss home. Which home? I don't miss home. This is a sitting area. Okay, this is a sitting area. As Jonas would say, it's not a free. So just sit down. Okay, so now we are in the university. Go to vcsu.edu. vcsu.edu. The name of the school is Valley City State University. So Dennis is asking Valley City State University, VCSU. That's the school. Do you see that? You see that? That's the school. VCSU. So VCSU, they have a lot of undergrad programs that you can, especially if you want to come and learn education or study education. For those of you who want to study education, this is one of the best places to get that program to do, especially at the undergrad level. For graduate programs, I think they have business systems information. I think they do. vcsu.edu. Just check it out, or just Google Valley City State University. You can see right here. When we get there, I'm going to flip the camera and then there are no cars around because today is Sunday, and Sunday usually everybody is home. Okay, you can see the other side as well. Very empty. 1909. This place is very old. Oh, I wish we had seen that thing. I'll go and show it to you if I have the time. It shows you a picture of how the city was when it started, and even that bridge that we use, the bridge that I showed you, it's a very old bridge. It's a very old bridge. So that's campus. Sony, you see that? And this is the squirrel headquarters. There are a lot of squirrels here. If you look carefully behind me, you'll see some of the squirrels. There are so many here. The last time that I came here, I saw so many all around. You see them? They're all around the place. They're all around the place. So that is the LD Road. Let me get closer. LD Road Science Center. I think that is one of their science centers. You can see right there, LD Roads. And then we have the campus map over here. I'm going to show you. I think at this point, I'll turn my camera so that you get a better view of what I'm seeing. Let me turn my camera here. It takes a while to just move to where you have to flip the camera. Okay. So that's the name of the school, Valley City State University. Let me get closer to it. I want to use the trails. I want to be crossing the grass and then get them spoiled. Okay. So that's the Science Center, LD Road Science Center. And then they have Navy, United States of America Navy V12 program. Valley City State Teachers College was home to a naval V12 training program from 1946. Do you see? So it's a very old place. During World War II, approximately 500 young men participated in the program designed to train naval and marine officers for the war. The program, so this was when they retaliated against Japan, right? So they had to train some of them. The program concentrated on math and science with courses in English and foreign languages. Students went to school for 1 year period consisting of 16-week semesters. We are forever thankful for the dedication of the participants to the V12 program listed below. So these are all the students that joined the program. Okay. And then they have this. I don't know what it is. Maybe, what is that? It's 3,000 pounds. Very heavy. So we check out the campus map, and then do you see the squirrels? You see them? You see it? I don't know how to zoom in. I would have showed you. So when you come here, right, you will not get missing because they provide a campus map here. You come here, check the academic buildings and residence halls where they are. You can locate them. It tells you where you are. I think I'm here. So you see, you are here. Okay. So I came from here. This is the bridge that I used. So I'm here, right? And I could go through this side and then come back here and then we go back. So I'm going to pass through this side, P16, 2nd Avenue Southeast. You see the facilities, the community areas, you see the parking, they provide all that. And this is the administration. Let me get closer for you to see. Do they have PhD programs? I doubt, because even their master's program is just like 10 programs. They are mainly undergrad focused. Okay. So undergrad, there are so many programs, especially education. So for those of you in like who are coming from Winnipeg, Ghana, and all that, their undergrad programs is really going to help you. But if you want graduate programs, unless you are doing something in education or maybe business systems and information, you are not going to really get you're not going to really get good programs to do. Okay. But you can still gain admission into it. All right. So long as there's funding, I'll encourage you to apply. So they just have to clean this place, use the blower to blow all the leaves. But this is the administration, McFarland Hall. This is the administration. Do you see it? Very nice place. It says administration at the top. That was a Navy anchor. Okay, Benjamin, thank you. Thank you. Oh, Mr. Awal, I salute you, sir. You're the one asking about the PhD programs. Oh, okay, okay, I see that. I see that. Okay, I don't know if there's a path over there. Let's try and see. Let's try and see if there's a path there. Then I'll take that path through. Oh, it's been blocked. They are doing some construction work there. Let me check the name of the hall. 1905. That's when they built this thing. It's very old. You see that? Very, very old. But then they have preserved it. They have kept it. Do you see that? Maintenance culture, solid maintenance culture. Not like my country. That is one thing we have to work on, maintaining our stuff. This is whole transformation coming fall 2025. Valley City State University, Force Architecture, Interiors, PCL Construction. So they are fixing it. That's why they've covered it. Okay, they are trying to renovate. They're always doing some development works around. Okay, I can't pass here, and I don't want to use the grass. You see the scroll? Just run away from it. So I'm going to use the other side, and then we'll move towards the west. That's the west. So we move towards the west. Okay, very beautiful campus. And even some of these tier three universities that we don't even, the name of the school is Valley City State University. Kofi Addo, Ghana left the group chat. This is Valley City State University. I am hoping, in fact, next week Saturday, today is Saturday, right? No, today is Sunday. Next week Sunday, I'm going to walk through another university in another state. Okay, so if you are new here, kindly subscribe, and I'll be showing you around the other university. That's even bigger than this one. Okay, so we'll be checking that out. But I'll get more information on their program so that whilst I'm walking through, I'll be talking about the programs that they have in that school. Mr. Howell, thank you. Thank you. Yes, Ghana has left the group chat. Do you see the squirrels? There are so many here. This is their headquarters. And they like these trees. So they just come here to play. Do you have squirrels in your home country walking around? Or they are in someone's soup? That's the question I have for you. Are they in someone's soup? So that is the Allen Memorial Library. That's their library, the second one. Not the big one. 1, 2. That's their library. And that's a sitting area. Very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. There are sitting areas all around where you can just sit down. So this is the look of a typical US university. A typical US university. That is how it looks. Okay. That's the library. I think the power plants are still working, so you can hear the noise from them. Do you see that? Library book drop. Okay, let me use this. Now, if you borrow a book from the library, Yes, in US, even the animals are free. If you borrow a book from the library, this is where you drop it. You just come and drop the book here, right? That's all. Simple system. The system is working 247. I just drop it. Just drop the book through that. There's another sitting area. The students also come here to sit and all that. I think when it's Monday, they'll come and blow up all the leaves so that the place still looks nice. Because it's the weekend, the cleaners didn't come and work. This is the back side of the administration. They have a parking area here too. Guys, I'm showing you Valley City State University. Valley City State University. And I posted some scholarship opportunities on my Facebook page. I spoke about Ireland. Ireland is giving £25,000 per year, right, to PhD students. And they are offering about 20 funding for 20 PhD programs. And some of you might be wondering, oh, but I don't have a master's. How can I go and do a PhD? You can jump from bachelor's to PhD straight. Jump from bachelor's to PhD straight. And you don't need to stress about having to do a master's program, which will then qualify you for a PhD. Okay. This is the Colston Hall. Okay. There are people's houses right at the top. You can see. Right. And then they have their flag also here. They are called Vikings, VCSU Vikings. Now, I said that they were refurbishing that building, so they closed the road to this side. So this is another entrance to the library. So this is one hall. You can see, I think some of the students reside in there. It's a hall. So if you are doing your undergrad and then you want a place to stay, this is one of the halls that you can book, and then you have accommodation in there. They have a parking spot for motorcycles. You can also see right there. So send in your comments, your questions as I'm touring the place. If you have any questions, you want to ask how the system is, I'm here to answer everything. Thank you for tuning in. Take 1 second to like the video. I appreciate it. At least it gives me motivation to burn more calories. Okay, so that's the end of this side. I'm going to turn and then walk around. Let's walk through downtown, right? Let's walk through downtown and see how the place looks like. Ethan, thanks for joining. Ethan is one of my friends in Minnesota. Thank you for joining. Shout out to you. Let me switch my camera. Talk. Okay, good. I think they should have a button that could make you just easily switch. Oh, this is what I wanted to show you. So you can also use the entrance from this side into the university. That is the path I use when I'm going to work. I cross that path almost every time I'm going to work. So I'm still talking about the PhD funding. At this moment, it's like a ghost town, right? I'm now seeing people. It's a Sunday and everybody is resting at home. That's one thing I love about America. People are not making noise in the streets, especially for small towns like this. The population of this town is 6,500, 6.5K. 6.5K. That's the population in this town. Now, do you see another campus map right behind me? So there was one that I showed you at the other end of the administration. There's also one right behind me here. Okay, there's one right behind me here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There's a student center here. I think they have information desks, they have the bookstore, they have the housing offices, and then they have the dining services right here. So there are a couple of people in there. You can see right behind me. That's the student center. So information desk, bookstore, housing office, dining services, right? You can see. Right. So that is where you get all the information. If you have any questions about the school, about the programs, you just go to this building and they are going to give you information. They have a wall over there where they've written the name of the school, and it's very nice. That's what I want to go and show you. Right here, there are also more parking lots right at the top. There's a playground for kids right behind me, if you can see. There's a playground for kids. I've not seen one car. We've not seen one moving car, apart from the ones we saw when we left the fish pond. Yes, apart from that. Okay, so the other houses, so the lectures are here. And right here is the Center for Arts. I'm going to turn around and show you. So there are a couple of houses here, which I think the professors live in. Then we have the Center for the Arts, Larry J. Robinson. Okay, Larry J. Robinson Center for Arts. They are well invested in arts, the liberal arts and education. So if you want undergrad in liberal arts and education, this place is top notch for you. You just have to look at the scholarship packages that they have. They also have, when you go on the website, just go to the scholarship session and then get more information on that. Yes, Ethan, I'm doing well. I don't know. I think you guys might have air blowing into my microphone. So sorry about that. It's getting a bit windy. Yes, I'm doing well. I hope you are fine. My greetings to Aaron. And then we have the McCoy Hall. McCoy Hall. I don't know if you guys can see McCoy Hall. VCSU. Can you see VCSU written there? Let's get closer. There's another parking lot. There are so many parking lots for you guys to park your car. And this is my kind of living. I like quiet places. I don't like the big cities. Apart from the fact that things are so expensive. Like let's say, in fact, there's a pizza joint here, right? For $6, you can get a good sized pizza, eat and be satisfied. So that's right behind me, McCoy Hall. You can see it. McCoy Hall. That's it. All right. Yeah. So for $6, yesterday I went to buy pizza. That was for dinner, right? And it was $10 for two. You see the normal pizza size that you eat in Ghana? This was the same size, two, and it was $10. And they said they were running a promo. I was like, wow. I sat there and ate everything. Okay, so I'm just going to stand here so that you guys can see the backside. And then we use this route to get to the other side of the city. So you guys can see. So right behind me, see the thing, right? Of course. Now this is the part I used to get to work on top of the hill. After you see that, this is my part to work. This is what I wanted to show you. Welcome to Valley City State University. So this path takes you to the school premises on campus. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment section and I'll be answering them. I think we can walk. Yeah, we can use this route and then see if I can take you guys downtown. That's great to hear, Ethan. Thank you. Keep your questions coming in about study abroad. We are still working in Valley City State University. Sorry if the wind is making a lot of noise. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the scholarship opportunities that have opened up. Raymond says, we really love the video. Thank you. Right, greens, greens, greens. Keep your questions coming concerning study abroad, and I'll be happy to answer them. I will be happy to answer them. So, do you see the kayaks that they parked right there? Right there, do you see them? Those are what they use for the race when they are going around doing the city kayaking race. Kofi says, is it possible to study mastering masters in US? I think autocorrect, right? To study masters in US with 3 years diploma nursing from Ghana. Some schools would would take it, but most schools, the admission requirements is that you should have a baccalaureate or a bachelor's degree, right? Most schools will say have a bachelor's degree as a minimum admission requirement. But some schools would say have a bachelor's degree or an HND diploma, and then they are going to take you in. So it depends on what the requirements is. It depends on the school. That's what I'm saying. It's not always the case. It's not always the case. So the river, you see, the river just goes all around the town, right there too. Yeah, just goes all around. It's like an S, an endless S, just going all around town. So they have a lot of bridges around. Have a lot of bridges around. So I'm going to use this snow car company. So you see the university still continues from here. Still continues. Thank you for joining, guys. Give me some likes and shares. Let your friends benefit from this session. Also see the town. I'll even be going to a bigger place, hopefully next week, to show you around. There's another university that is bigger than this one. I also share this, like we've literally come to like the village side, okay? A very small town. You're not even 10K here. And then I'll show you the one in Fargo. That one has about, it should have about more than 12,000 students. Valley City State University has 1,600 students. 1,600. And the town is 6,500. So if you take that out, let's assume that all students come and the students come and they leave, right? Take 1,200 out of 6,500. He says, where is everyone? That's what I was saying. Everyone is indoors, right? People are indoors. You could just see one or two people who are walking behind me. Because it's a Sunday, and usually on Sundays, everybody is indoors. But if I'd come here on a Friday, you'd see people outside. Saturday, you see people outside. But Sunday, everyone is indoors. And then Monday, so Monday to Saturdays, it's like you could see people. Yeah. It's almost like a ghost town. Yeah. But I mean, you have your peace and quiet. I think people come here to fish, so they have something set up down. You see, come here to fish. A lot of fishing activities going on. A lot of fishing activities. Let's go downtown. Downtown, you're going to see a number of people. It's going to take me some time to get there. But anyway, we are still going. This side is more of residential. But when I go to downtown, you see the pizza shop, you see Dollar General, there's Dairy Queen, there's McDonald's at the other side. By now, you're going to see people in McDonald's. Okay. And then we have what? What we have? Dairy Queen, Dollar General, Family Dollar. We have a Chinese restaurant, Kirin restaurant. We have, yeah, people should be there by now. Then we have a couple of other places. You know, the usual post office, the usual police stations, the usual big name restaurants, they're all here. And surprisingly, I was surprised to know that they had all these big names, like the Casey's, the McDonald's, the Dairy Queen. I was like, wow, the town is small, but then they have all these things here. I was like, then they just don't have Walmart. So if you want to like shop at Walmart, you have to drive to Jamestown, which is like 30 minutes. So forth and back is 1 hour. Gonna take 1 hour drive to Jamestown just to go shop. Or if you're coming from Fargo, that one takes 1 hour. Fargo is the biggest city in North Dakota. So that's gonna take 1 hour. And then going back again is 2 hours. That is if you want to go and shop there and come back. But if you want basic things like the milk, the eggs, the bread, you can get them all here. But certain things like the interior decor and all those things, you might have to drive away and then come back here. That means that if you're going to shop, you go and shop in bulk and then you come. Go shop in bulk and come. Otherwise, if you just shop in pieces, you just be doing back and forth just like that for no reason. So very quiet. You literally can't see anybody. I always said is my kind of place. Quiet. Studying would be nice. Oh, of course. You study and it enters your head very well because place is quiet. There's no, you don't hear people shooting or shouting or no. Everybody is just quiet. Everybody is quiet. Yeah. In Ghana, I couldn't even record. I used to teach trading, right, on the trading market. I had a YouTube channel where I was teaching people to trade and all that. So you're trading derivatives and synthetics. And oh, this is my place. There's a dog here. So let me use this side before the dog chases me on my live stream. It would be so funny. It would be so funny running and a dog chasing you on your live stream. That would be some serious content. Yeah, so what was I even saying? Anyway, yeah, so quiet and everything, low crime rates. You are just indoor. That's my car, the white one. Can you see it? That's the car, the $450 car, the one that took me to Texas and brought me back. That was the car. But it broke down somewhere in Oklahoma. I had to change the alternator and then set off the next day. So I had to sleep in the car. And it broke down in the middle of nowhere. But in fact, for it to take me from North Dakota to Oklahoma, you know that is a very long distance. That is driving more than halfway across the country from north to south. So it broke down and then, yes, I was talking about trading. Yeah. Thank you. So I was talking about trading. Also, I was just teaching trading. I'm recording, and then somebody is using a megaphone. Some club has increased their volume, and you can't even go and tell them to lower it. If you tell them to lower it, by the time you get back to the room, it's all haywire again. You see that? So I couldn't even record anything, and I was so annoyed. And I felt like leaving the country because the country is noisy. There are no jobs. I saw this. Now you come here and everybody is quiet. You are just enjoying a peaceful life. Okay. Now, Divine says, Danny, do they offer masters in communication, in construction disciplines, whether being civil engineering or other related disciplines? I have a background in construction technology and management from KNST Ghana. Uh, Probably you'd have to visit VCSU to see that kind of programs. But I know that for education, they are well invested in education. They have an education program that you can do. Education and then arts, the fine arts, the liberal arts. Anyway, yeah, that you should get. Yeah, I'm just very careful because some of these houses they have dogs, and you don't want the dogs to be chasing you. In fact, they chase you and they bite you, you can sue them and get money. So if one dog makes a mistake and chases me, I'm going to get money in the court of law. I can get some 50K for my pocket. I just sue you and say that your dog bit me and you didn't put it on a leash. So the state should give me $50,000. and I'm a student. I needed to fund my education. And simple, I get my money. This time you keep your dog on the leash. Okay. So yeah, somebody is just riding around with his kids. Look at the way they are playing. Right? Yeah. So that is it. Doing good. Yeah, it's on a scooter. Yeah. Hi. Yeah, the kids are also playing. I mean, it's free. They're not even concerned where their kids are because it's safe, right? But in a big city, you can't leave the kids like this. So either somebody will just misbehave, and then you don't even know where your kids are anymore. But in a small town like this, they are so comfortable leaving their kids to play around and all that. I love the view. Do you see the view? You see the view? It's so nice. The view is so nice. Yeah. I think I'll use it for a thumbnail. That view is very nice. And then from there, you can climb up the hill. You see, you can climb up the hill. Yeah. So let me see if I have, Eric. Eric said LOL. I didn't see you, Eric. Ethan said, what am I doing for Halloween? Ethan, what idea do you have? Are we going out with Aaron? Let me know if we are going out. Do you have an idea? Because I don't have an idea for Halloween. I'll just be indoors. Yeah. Divine, yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, I have a friend. She just loves to take photos during the fall because of the colors of the trees and all that. Yeah, so this is a very good time for pictures. Once you get into the winter season, all the leaves are gone, and then you'll be taking pictures with naked trees. Let me see if I have any contributions on X. I don't know if I have any contributions on X. Guys, this stop sign, if you don't obey it, if you do what we call rolling, you'll be given a ticket. Rolling simply means that instead of you stopping at the stop sign, you think you are the only one in a hurry. So you get there, slow down, and then you speed up again. It's called rolling. And when you do that, you can be given a ticket. Yeah, I know someone who got to the stop sign, didn't stop, did the rolling, and she got $100 ticket just for rolling. So Ethan says, I'm going trick or treating or watching scary movies. I'd rather not watch scary movies on Halloween. 24-hour experience. So when you're in Ghana, right, you're gonna have pump station attendants, right? Because that's another way by which you can create jobs in Ghana. But here, no one attends to the pump. You do it yourself. You just slot in the card and then pick your own amount, and then you are gone from $1. You can even buy cents. Nobody cares. It's just you, right? So nobody stands here, but it's open 24/7. Nobody attends to it. You just serve yourself and you are gone. But then in Ghana, there needs to be an attendant, and if it's not there, you cannot get gas. And this is what they take. You see that thing, like a boat? Usually you go to Detroit Lakes, and Detroit Lakes, we just use the pontoon on the lakes, and we have fun. Usually that is during June, July time period of the year. We're going to use this side. Okay, and then we have fun. We have fun. The guy was waiting for me. I don't know what this building is. I don't know if it's a bank. Yeah, it's a bank. Bank Forward. It's a bank. And then they have Polaris. Polaris has to do with snowmobiles, companies that develop snowmobiles. Right? See those kinds of small cars. Polaris does that. They invest in that. So that is their company, Bayshore Polaris. Osman says, are you done with school? Yes, I'm done with school. So I'm working now. I started work not so long ago. So I've joined the full-time workers. So I'm no longer a student. By God's grace, I have my set now, a master's program set. So I'm American institution certified. Yeah. Okay. So we are almost at downtown. Maybe I'll turn the camera at this point so it's let me turn my camera here. That's why I was saying that I need just one button to be turning the camera. I was having to do all the settings just to turn the camera. Hey, hi, doing good. Good. Just live streaming. It doesn't get much nicer than this, does it? Yeah, that's true. As long as you can dodge the box so yeah. All right, so I think there's an apartment building, landmark. There's someone sitting there, so I just don't want to put the camera in his face. And there's a Rosebud Visitor Center. I think it has to do with health, right? It's a health place. Let me cross the road at this point. These are the guys I was talking to. So she's kind of just walking the guy. He's sick. He's under care. So he's just walking him around. That's what they do. They take care of the sick. Sam says, which university in Ghana did you attend and program? I was in K University. I did economics. So I completed my bachelor's in economics at K University. Yes. And from there, I was at home for a couple of years. I think I completed it in 2017, and I did my service to 2018. And then from 2018, I tried my master's. I got a rejection, the visa rejection. I was going to go to Stephen F. Austin State University, Nacogdoches, Texas. I got a rejection. The school came as a recommendation from a family friend who is the head of department. Right? So I was like, oh, then Charlie, that's good. Let me apply and see. But I got a rejection. They rejected me. And I tried the same school the following year, 2019. Also got a rejection again. And you see the bridge crosses again to this side. So you can just go and sit there and enjoy yourself. Do you see that side? That's the side that I met the young guys, the kids. That's why I met them. Yeah. So I got a rejection in 2019. I tried again. And in 2019, I got another visa rejection. It broke me. At that time, I was working with a company at Trade Fair. That time, they were just about to break down Trade Fair. For those of you in Ghana who are aware, they're breaking down Trade Fair now. Okay. So I was working with a company over there, and I told them, I didn't tell them I was going for a visa interview. I just told them, oh, I'm checking something in town. But I was actually going for a visa interview. So I went, I got a rejection. I came, I was so devastated. In fact, on the way, when I was coming, I was just crying. I was crying. I was like, God, he rejected me again. This is the third rejection. That was my second rejection based on F1. My second rejection based on F1. But it was the third rejection in all, right? So I was very broken. I was just wiping the tears off my eyes. God, this America thing, I'll stop. I'll not even try again. So this is a record of the city. Right? This is a record of the city. This is the bridge. I think yeah, this is the bridge I spoke about, right? Where we passed, the one that I said looks like Adome Bridge. So this is how it used to look. The original footbridge was damaged annually by the movement of ice on the river in the spring. So during the spring, when the ice is melting, it hits the bridge and breaks it. So they had to reconstruct a new one. That's the Cheyenne River, the one we just saw, Cheyenne River. Okay, so it served park visitors for 30 years. It was condemned and replaced by the present steel structure, the one I showed you. So this is another apartment building, Valley City Elks apartment, 161 W Main Street. You see? Yeah, so If like you come here to study and you want an apartment, this one can be a place where you come and stay. Okay, that could serve as an apartment. Keep your questions coming. At any point, if you cannot hear me, let me know. I'm saying that because I'll be using the mic for a while, and if the power goes off, I have to switch and use the second one. So let me know at any point in time if you cannot hear me. Okay. Okay. So this is we are entering downtown. You see the dog? It's just very wild. This one, if it gets you, it will use you for it will use you for dinner. That's what I'm saying. That you have to be very, very careful when you're walking around because sometimes if a dog is not on leash or a dog is not properly kept in a cage, you can be in trouble. But anyway, if it bites me, I'll get money. So this is America. It's not like Ghana where if a dog bites you, they'll just say sorry. Yeah. So Lever's food, they sell alcohol here, wine and spirits. You see the town is empty. Sunday, nobody comes out. Everybody is inside. Everybody's inside. But you can get everything here. It's not like a very typical village. It's not. So Lever's sells food, great prices. They sell liquor and all that stuff. There are apartment buildings here, offices. These are old structures. When you see the building, you can tell that it was built in 19 something. Now you see the traffic light. The hand signal says stop. So I cannot just cross like that. Okay, you have to wait for it to be white. I know we have the hand signals, but we don't use them, right? We only use the main lights. Okay. Like here we really use the hand signals. When I was in Hawaii was one of the places that I best saw the effectiveness of the pedestrian traffic lights. Hawaii, everybody was obeying the pedestrian traffic lights. It's ingrained in them. You have to follow the pedestrian lights. Unlike maybe bigger cities, like maybe Fargo, people don't really, yes, they do, but not as what I saw in Hawaii. So I have to wait for it to turn green. If it's taking long and there's no car, I'm going to cross. If the signal, okay, so it's going to turn white for me. It's going to turn white for me and then I can cross. I have to press this. I forgot. Once I press that, it's going to take a while and then it's going to turn white for me. So I should have pressed that early on. So they see that the arrow, push button to cross. And then it tells you to wait. Good. It's now white, so I can cross. So because I didn't press it, it was just red. So Awal says, can you share how you left Ghana in transit and left your POE to your final destination? So POE is point of entrance for those of us who don't know. So how I left in transit, that is transit. Okay, so I went to Kotoka, right? First of all, I had to book a ticket on Expedia. I booked a ticket on Expedia. I purchased it, you can choose. Some give you like long transit hours. For instance, for mine, when I went to Amsterdam, I had to wait for 6 hours. I had to wait for 6 hours before my next flight gets ready to move from Netherlands, Amsterdam to the US. Okay, so for me, I felt like okay, 6 hours was okay because that was also the shortest. There are some that will make you wait like 12 hours, 18 hours. You just be sitting in Schiphol Airport, 16 hours for the next flight. But I went for 6 hours. Now, you don't really have to worry about the safety of your bags so long as you check in right at Kotoka International Airport at Ghana. Once you check in right, it is going to pass, they are going to transfer all the bags themselves. So you don't have to worry about that. So you go there, they check your ticket that you put on Expedia, check all the details, the number, the flight number, and everything, and then you get in. So when you get in, You just have to check your booking ticket. You're going to see maybe gate E8, example gate E8. Okay, so I have to press this thing again. Now when you get to gate E8, you would have to sit in the sitting area and wait, check your time. Wait till the time, and then they call out that gate E8, the flight to maybe Minneapolis is, so I can cross. You see it's blinking and it's counting down. I can cross. So maybe the flight from Amsterdam, gate E8, is moving to Minneapolis. For example, I came here to eat pizza. This is called Pizza Corner. Okay. It's getting ready. So they are still open Sunday, right? And then you just join the queue, sit in, and then it brings you to Minneapolis. So from Minneapolis, you also have to get ready for your flights from Minneapolis to Fargo because Minneapolis is the point of entry. So I got there, and then I went to security checkpoints again. Netherlands, you have to go to security checkpoint. They check you, your they check your bags, everything. Make sure that you are safe. You are not carrying any harmful stuff, and then you move to Minneapolis. Minneapolis, they do that again, and then you sit into Fargo. But my wait time, Minneapolis to Fargo, was about 45 minutes. So I didn't sit in the Minneapolis airport for too long. I was just there for a few minutes, and then we got ready to come to Fargo. When you get to Fargo, you just go down and then wait at the baggage area for your luggage. They sell guns here. You see that? They sell guns here. If you want to buy a gun and be safe, you just go there and buy a gun. You need to be licensed. All right. So do you see that building? Very old. You can tell that this town is very old. Do you see that building? Very old building. Yeah. So yeah, the process is very, very simple. It's gonna bring you to Fargo safely. You go for your bags. And then if you have someone coming to pick you up, the person picks you up and then you are home. So basically that's it. There are few cities that are points of entry, like Minneapolis, I think New York, and then Seattle is also a point of entry, and I think Houston is also a point of entry. Okay, not every major city is a point of entry. Yeah, maybe 5 or 6 cities that are counted as point of entries for people that are coming to the US. It says technocrat. Were you a fellow? No, I was in Conti Power. Conti Power. Conti, yay. I was in Conti Unity Hall. That's where I was. So this is downtown. It's a very small place. It's not like a big, big city. But when I take you to Fargo, you're going to see much taller buildings and all that good stuff. When I take you to Fargo. Yeah. I hope you're enjoying the tour of the town so far. Someone's Mustang. Very nice car. Yeah. I like this thing. It's like it's a monument of the US Air Force. So you realize that this place, they trained They trained some of the students, as we read back there, they trained some of the students to become US Navy guys. Okay, so it's green, I can cross. The post office is somewhere around that area. You see the US Air Force artifact. You can take a picture here. It'll be very nice. Let me turn my camera. Let me turn my camera here. Then try and get one picture. Okay, so I can get one here. Hoping to get a good picture. Yeah, something like this. Okay. And then let me just turn it. Okay, so let's continue. Yeah, you said $6,000. What is $6,000? So they have monuments. on the U.S. Air Force. They did a lot of training here, so you can see they have monuments around. This is the Veterans Memorial Park. Why is it so empty? Where are the people? Yeah, it's a very small town, 6,500 people. Okay, so that's what. No, you are saying dollars, right? So that's the Veterans Memorial Park. We have things honoring World War One, Spanish American War, and then honor the dead, right? The honored dead, Barnes County, World War Two, and then they have some of the ammunitions that they used. All right. So it's a very simple town. There are only a few people here. You don't you don't have. I mean, over time they are going to grow, but for now it's just 6,500. That is from somewhere early early 20th century, right? So maybe in a few years to come, they could be 10K. They could get to 10K. Who knows? We are here. We are here. Benjamin said the other thing was an anchor. What is this thing called? I know what it's called. I think there's also an anchor, right? Yeah. So I have to push the button again, and then it's green. I can cross. You have Wells Fargo Bank right there, and then they have a pharmacy here too. Thrifty White Pharmacy. You see the countdown. So when the countdown is up, you stop. Yeah. Let me get your questions concerning study abroad. Let me get more questions. I'm taking more questions. I'm not going to pass it. That's where the dog was barking at me. Very neat. Very neat place. Very, very neat place. So another reason it's empty is because today is Sunday. Today is Sunday, and therefore people are not really out there. Everyone is just indoors because it's Sunday. So I'm going to use that route. The other part of the bridge that takes you to the other side. They have an old train preserved right there. Do you see the red thing? That's an old train. They had a train system, so you can see the rails. It moves all this way to the other side. It's just for display, just for you to know the history of the place. 1919. It was working. Hey, someone is giving me a shout out. Yeah, I think they love when they see people doing content. They love when they see people doing content because I've had like 4 shout outs. See this guy. See the car he's driving. Very nice. These are the rich guys. Some of the rich guys, they come and retire here. And this place has a lot of old people because they choose small cities to retire. So you can push this one to turn on the lights. All right. So yeah, he had to slow down because they turned on the warning lights. And I'm giving priority because I pressed it as a student. So that's the Cheyenne River. It's all this way from here to the other side. Hi. Yeah, you see. So Sam says on the US scale, what CWA is equivalent to 3.0? That is first class. First class. KNST does the 70 for first class, 70 and above, right? CWA for first class. Yeah. So first class should be 3.0 and above. So you could also type in your courses and the scores that you had for those courses in Scholaro. I think Scholaro. Just type Scholaro and then type GPA calculator, right? When you do that, they'll give you courses, slots for courses, and then how much you scored in all those courses. Type everything from first year to fourth year. After you are done typing, click convert to GPA, right? Convert to US GPA. And it's going to give you your US equivalent. And that is the informal way of knowing your US GPA without having to use an evaluation service. So let me repeat. Let me repeat. If you want to convert your CWA from KNUST to GPA, because some schools don't use the GPA, they use the CWA. So if you want to convert from CWA to GPA, go to Google and type Scholaro GPA calculator. When you type that, you're going to see a slot where you can enter the name of your courses and how much you scored in each course. So it could be maybe introduction to English language, and maybe you scored like 80%, right? And then you put in 80%. And then you type all the courses, the names of the courses, and how much you scored. And then click convert, and it's going to convert into a GPA scale for you. So by so doing, you know how much your CWA is on a GPA scale. So that's just about it for converting if your school didn't use a GPA system. Any system, just go there and you can find it. Do the conversions and you're good. That's an informal way of knowing. So that's the playground. You're having fun. Some of the parents come there with their kids. They have fun at the playground. This is also a sitting area where you can come and sit down. Right? You can come and sit down. Enjoy yourself. You come here with coffee or some drink, with a book, come and read. Just have fun. Yeah. So today I just decided to tour this small town. So at least you have an idea of what a small town looks like. So when I get to the big city, we're doing some comparisons. Because I know the big cities, there's a lot of noise. And you're going to see a lot of students walking around, even on the weekend, right? That's what happens with big schools. I think that's an electric bike. Yeah. So they have their flags everywhere. That's what happens when you love your country and you're happy for the system that works. You always mount up flags to celebrate you. You see that? After your dog. Stick your dog. Clean up 247. I think I use this part. Love it. Oh, I see my people. Bryden. Bryden joined here a couple of minutes ago when I started the live session. I'm just gonna holler him. Bryden, I see you joined. I see you joined the live, right? What? I see you joined the live. Yeah, I did. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so he joined my live session and commented. Hassan said we are enjoying the street blog. Yeah, I'm going to bring in more of this. Yeah, I'm thinking sometimes I could just walk around and we can talk about any topic, maybe statement of purpose, code emailing. And the word is code. Code as in hot code, not code emailing, code. Code emailing the professors and all that stuff. We can talk about all those things. Nice words. So different topics, we talk about different topics, address different issues. And then I go around blogging and answering questions. So we've come back to the river. This is where we started. My house is just a few minutes walk away. It is more like for private landings, helicopter, maybe emergencies where the helicopter has to come in and then pick a sick person to the bigger cities. We have that here, right? They have that here too. Small airports, private land. Maybe have a private jet on the land, a small landing area. Okay. So you saw downtown, and then we are back to the residential side of the small town. So hopefully, we're bringing you more content. As the days go by. Even the squirrel is crossing the road, right? And they have to stop for it. Yeah. So animals also have their rights, they're enjoying themselves. All the good stuff. All the good stuff. Right enjoying live and he commented. So I appreciate it. Shafom. But this side is not glass in Kwa because this is not a big city. This is wood in Kwa, in Nyangwa. So that's my car, the small one. You see that? Yeah. All right, guys. So this is where we end. Thank you so much for walking with me, joining me on this live session. We didn't have as many questions, but we had some questions which I responded to. So thank you very much for tuning in, liking, and all that good stuff. This is grass on Kwan. That's true. This is grass on Kwan. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. And we'll be doing more live sessions and speaking more on different subject matters. So have a good rest of your Sunday and get ready for work tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining. Bye. I believe you're enlightened by this podcast session. Don't forget to stay connected as I'll be bringing you more episode after episode. This is a Study Abroad experience. Then a legend here.